Hey there. Looking here at two albums from DJ Krush. This one's Zen from 2001, and this one says the name on the side, or is it? If you can see that, it says Holonic, the self megamix. So he does quite a lot of self mix albums of his own work and kind of mixes them together in interesting ways. So these are both secondhand. These were a little bit more expensive than usual. As you can probably imagine, DJ Krush's stuff, he's not someone you would find just randomly in a secondhand store. This one I bought at a secondhand music store in the city, and I think that was about $13 or $14. This one I bought on a CD kind of CD swapping Facebook group that I'm in, and I got that and a few other things together, I think, and that was $5. I think, was that including shipping? Might have been, yeah. Anyway, it was around about $5 for the CD, which yeah, those groups can be quite good because it's a more what do you call it? It's not just random stuff like you find in the shops. It's like usually the people in there understand that what people want or don't want, and so that the things that they offer up are usually it's more desirable things, and you can see some quite rare things as well. Like this album, like I said, it's not the kind of thing you'd find easily, even in a music store here. You'd probably have to import it, buy it online, get it sent from overseas. So quite happy to get that one. So DJ Krush, if you don't know, is a Japanese DJ producer. I guess most commonly associated with hip hop producing, but also I think more trip hop, ambient, um, general instrumental hip hop. His beats are used for some hip hop artists. No one particularly famous, but I prefer his more instrumental stuff because when you put a vocal over the top of a beat or an instrumental track, you're kind of giving it a different mood, or can completely change the whole feel of the song. And if it's not a particularly good vocal, it can ruin the song. So yeah. So Zen, oh, the CD isn't a player. Hang on 1 second. Ta-da! Uh, CD. Zen is kind of got a range of things of both instrumental and with vocals. So the song one's instrumental, two and three both got vocals. So you've got a Black Thought, who I've never heard of before, but maybe they're famous. Zap Mama. I don't like her vocals. I don't like her voice. It reminds me of Eartha Kitt's voice, if you know her. Um, then there's some Japanese rappers as well. I see Questlove. Okay, I've heard of Questlove before on track 10. Um, my favorite one is favorite two are 11 and 12, but especially 12 featuring Sunjali. I wonder if Sunjali is Korean. It sounds like a Korean name. Lee is certainly a Korean family name, but it's also Chinese, isn't it? So I don't know. But yeah, I like that one. But his production style is quite. It's not super bombastic. It's more kind of laid back, and or at least I think that's what he does well. Is that kind of he's actually got a lot of album. Well, not a lot. He's done a lot of production work. So I can't just say it's one way or the other because I haven't heard everything. But the things that I've heard of his, it is, yeah, it's more laid back style beats, if that makes sense. Um, he's actually getting on. I just looked before. He's 61 years old, which I guess makes sense. He's been famous since the 90s, but if you'd said to me he's 61, I wouldn't have believed it. This one here, you can see, comes in a cardboard case, which, if you've watched my previous videos, you know that I'm not the biggest fan of because of stuff like this. It's almost unavoidable to get damaged. It's going to get damaged because it's cardboard, it's paper, and it's rubbing against other plastic things, and then it comes in this kind of mesh pocket. To get the track listing on there, there are 18 songs. And what he's kind of a mixtape, as in like it all runs together. He kind of mixes the songs so they kind of blend together. And I assume this is all stuff that he's worked on. My particular favorite are 1617, Shin Sakai, and Kemuri. Shin Sakai means new world in Japanese. Shin is new, Sakai is world. Which, interestingly, in Korean and Japanese language is not the same, completely different languages, but they share some similarities in vocabulary. And in Korean, New World is Shin Sege. Shin Sekai, Shin Sege. Kemuri is a instrumental. Kemuri means smoke, which is, I think, is a good name for it. That's probably probably my favorite DJ Krush song. Pure instrumental, quite a, I guess, ambient chill type track, but with a good beat as well. But there's the way he mixes track 16 to 17, Shinsekai to Kimura, is awesome. It goes from a rap song into the first beat of Kimura, which I'm going to play you just, I don't know, 5 seconds of. I don't know if this will get, I don't know, flagged by YouTube, but let's just see. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Into Kemuri. That really probably doesn't do it justice because you've got to hear the whole song, the whole context of the song. But it's that Shinsekai song is a Japanese rap song, and it's got a pretty strong beat, but it's got this kind of this sound effect that he uses. It sounds like it's like a descending thing. It gets like you're dropping something down a well, and so it kind of has this. I don't know. For me, there's this feeling of dropping, and then the way he gets that last beat onto the first beat of Kemuri, the guy says the last line, da, 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 and then the beat of Kemuri comes in exactly on that, and it's like the song is dropped onto it. It's like a feeling of like something's like flying, and it kind of like descends boom onto the next song. And Kemuri is an awesome song by itself. So that mix CD what does he call it? Self Mega Mix CD is worth it for that blend, that mix together of track 17 to 18. 16 to 17 is worth. It's worth owning this CD for that alone. That's how much I love that song and the way he blends those two songs together. You can hear the full song of Shinsekai. They've got it on YouTube, and they put it together with a Japanese samurai movie. I think it's I don't know what it's from, but anyway, it goes really well together with that. So if you search, I think it's MC Rino, Rino, is the guy who's rapping on it, Shin Sakai, or maybe even DJ Krush, Shin Sakai. You could find a cool video for that. But like I said, DJ Krush has got a lot of other work available. It's not that easy to come across it though in New Zealand, and so most of it you'd have to get imported. But the place, the city's shop, the secondhand music shop I sometimes go to over in the city, they do have his stuff from time to time. Like I said, I found this one over there, so always on the lookout for it. But it's hard to know what's what because he's got a lot of work, a lot of mix CDs, mixtape CDs. I don't know what's what, and I don't want to get one that's too vocal oriented. I much prefer his, like I said, his instrumental stuff without the vocals on it in general. Anyway, yeah, DJ Krush. If you like that kind of music, beats, hip hop production, but also more trip hop, ambient, instrumental, I'd recommend him. Thanks for watching.